The crowbar fits perfectly into the hole in the manhole cover. Impossible. I'll need something that cuts better if I want to hack my way through this impenetrable tangle of vegetation and bushes. Forget it. They would make a pretty gruesome piñata. Touching the electrified fence with this tool doesn't seem very smart to me. I'm tempted to give them the slingshot. Maybe I should be more subtle. If I try to open these cabinets by beating on them, I'll only end up denting them. I'm not going to open it this way. I don't see any cracks in the door big enough to get any leverage. Maybe I should be more subtle. If I try to open this closet by beating on it, I'll only end up denting it. I'd rather use a key to open this case, but I'm a bit short on time. So...
Who is it? Who's there?
Excuse me,
What are you doing here? Have you come to steal something? Take one more step and I'll call the soldiers.
No, wait, please, don't do that.
Security, this is Nurse Uma Grundy. I need you to come right away.
But they're just kids, and it could get them into trouble. No, wait! It belongs to Chris. Although I could open it with this crowbar, I have no intention of breaking the lock on this chest. What kind of friend would do that? This type of technology requires more subtle techniques. I'm afraid this tool would be highly incompatible with its operating system. I'm not going to repair it that way. I'm afraid not. If these soldiers see me forcing the door, they'll blow my head off right away without a second thought. What for? I've already discovered a sneakier way of getting into this building. This glass is already shattered. No matter how hard I try, I won't be able to reach up there with this tool. No, I still haven't found anything for you two. I think the crowbar won't be necessary for the moment. This first layer of trash can be removed by hand. Impossible. It's beyond my reach. The grate prevents me from getting there. Whatever's on this flash drive, it cost poor Sarah her life, so I'm not going to destroy it. Nothing can be done here. The bars are too thick. Reduce this box to splinters and sawdust? I don't see the point. I'd rather not do that. The New World is violent enough without going around hitting its inhabitants for no good reason. But I'll bring you something soon. It's impressive. The park was able to devour the fence effortlessly. The metal bars became like plasticine, molded by the whims of the vegetation. The fence was knocked down, flattened, and humiliated, and is asking for help by raising its twisted arms toward the sky. This moribund fence is a perfect example of entropy. The trees and bushes are so close together here that I can hardly push the branches to one side with my hands. The thorns in these bushes are jabbing into me like metal spikes. I'm not going to be able to open up a path this way. No, they're so intertwined that I'll only hurt myself if I try to part the branches with my hands again. This vegetation is so dense that all you can see are some flattened metal posts in there. Yes, I think I have something you might like. There's no doubt that nature has taken over this corner of the city. So much so that I'm afraid that this is the end of my little stroll. And considering its proximity to the medical center, I bet this is the continuation of the wall of trees that crosses the compound from one end to the other. What was once an impenetrable wall now has a comfortable passageway that's just my size. There's nothing like a pair of bolt cutters for getting through a solid wall of vegetation. Wherever I look, I see corpses hanging from these branches, some so recent that the shadows of their faces make it seem like they're following you with their gaze. Those people in the city I talked to were right. These poor souls look like fruit dangling from the trees. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. The great wave left behind a sad harvest in this place. They're already dead. What sense would that make? From here, I'll have a magnificent view of the hospital compound. In truth, the part that's visible from the road is only a fraction of it. The vegetation conceals a much larger area.